opportunity to make a difference in a child's life that will change the trajectory of that child's life forever. Because no child's outcomes or future should be determined on the zip code that they're born into.
What we're trying to do here today is bring various stakeholders together, meaning parents, early Head Start, preschool, and districts that are serving kindergartners together to really think about the planning and the transitioning of children leaving preschool and going into kindergarten. The reason why that's so important is we have a lot of people doing great work with kids, but we work in silos.
Too often, kindergarten and preparation for kindergarten doesn't begin until the last month of the school year or 2 weeks before the school year begins. And we know our parents because at the last minute they're realizing, oh my gosh, they're going to kindergarten, and they don't know how to write their name, and they don't have a backpack, and they don't have crayons, and and all of this angst starts to work up in the parents too. And we can't forget that that preparation of making that transition really begins early on.
We want to make sure is that our children, as they move from this vital early learning experience and moving into their primary education experience, that we are on a continuum of support, that there are no gaps in the learning process for our children. We only get them in that developmental phase one time. And I often tell my staff, we never know when we're going to touch a child's life. So we have to give the best that we can right now while we have them, and we have to put the systems in place so that our best is not lost as they continue to move forward.
As Keisha Woods always says, we only have them once. We have them with us right now. We have the opportunity to do right by them, to educate them, to empower them, to love them, to value them. And we only have one shot at it. So we need to get it right. And in order to get it right, we need to come together with everybody that has a place at the table to make sure that we're aligned in our work, we're committed to our work, and that we're doing it right.
What are the things that we all can do in this room? I know there's going to be lots of brainstorming this afternoon. What are the things that we can do to improve the odds of children successfully transitioning to kindergarten? Think about your role. Think about what your agency can do in helping children transition successfully. And every child and their parents know that there is security, there is going to be a kindergarten teacher that's going to welcome them, that they will continue to be engaged, they will continue on their journey of curiosity and learning, and that families are a part of the elementary school as well as their children's growth.
What active steps are we all taking to make sure that our children and families have equity? And how are we building capacity and ensuring quality everywhere we go so that all of our children and families in California, all of our programs have access to equitable services?
And the federal requirements under the Every Student Succeeds Act, or ESSA, really come together and create those transition requirements. So how are you all partnering? How are you if you're a kindergartner or a TK teacher?
On this, I hope to see small working groups where we're working with various representatives from different districts and nonprofit organizations, and so with a very clear plan of what we need to do to hand off our children, where it's a very personalized, warm handoff into the next system, so that eventually this type of a program is the best diversion program you can have in terms of preventing our kids from ending up in either dropping out of school or worse yet, ending up in one of our juvenile justice systems.
We can't wait until our kids are in high school or until they're in middle school to really make a difference and get them on the right path. Ensure that their families have the supports and the resources that they need in order to be successful in school.